I'm gonna do a quick update here before the lights go out on the 45-gallon aquarium first. I think you can see since my last video, which I think was about a week ago, maybe a little more, I started adding CO2 again in the hopes that the color would come back to some of my plants, and I think you can probably tell pretty well from the video that on the right, the Rotala blood red is indeed much redder already in a pretty short time. So let me zoom in. If you remember my last video, it was pretty washed out. You can see all the pearling on the leaves. And then this is, I think, Pagostemon Dawson is the name. It's a cultivar. You can sort of see there's a little bit of purple coming in on the leaves. So that is improving as well. Now here, I decided to get rid of what was supposed to be Rotala wallichii because I do not think that's what it was. I just was never happy with that plant, even with the lights and full CO2. Originally, it never took on the look that Rotala wallichii is supposed to. So I think it was mislabeled. I replaced it with tissue culture plant called Myriophyllum aquaticum, and it's a cultivar called Roraima, Roraima, I believe, which should end up being like a really pretty golden yellow color. Looked pretty nice. I saw some videos of it. So I'm excited for that. I'm hoping it is nicer than the imposter Rotala wallichii. And then on the left, you can already see some purple under the leaves of the Limnophila. So, yeah, CO2 is a success. Plants are coloring up already. So I'm excited to see how things look in, I'd say, about a month or so. Now, over here on the 46-gallon bow front, I haven't really seen much in the way of change. It already looked pretty good to begin with, actually. But I did do something that I don't know, I may regret. I got rid of the Lagenandra that was mislabeled as red. It was actually Lagenandra meeboldii green. And I got some more of what is supposed to be Lagenandra meeboldii red, because I wanted red, even though the green was nice. And I don't know, maybe it was stupid because I ordered it from the same place and it was tissue culture from, the same place. So maybe it's just gonna be green again. Really didn't think that through. It was sort of a spur of the moment thing when I was ordering some other plants. I just decided to throw that in there. And this might have been stupid because right now I can't tell what they're gonna be. Might be the red form, it might just be the green form again, in which case I removed perfectly good green ones to put in new green ones. So yeah, kind of dumb. Interesting to see after, I think I said it's been about 9 months. So the Lagenandra that I ripped out, some of the roots were like 18 inches long, which is kind of cool. When you have a densely planted aquarium like this, and you have lots of crypts, and Lagenandra is similar to crypts in that it's an aroid, their roots almost form like a big mat under the soil and all sort of intertwined together. So it's pretty tricky getting them out without destroying the crypts in front of them, which, am I focused? Yeah. So, but I think I did okay. Didn't mess up the tank too badly. So yeah, hopefully in about a month, those will be nice red Lagenandras and not new green ones. But yeah, other than that, this tank is doing well. Oh, I forgot to mention last time the babies. If you look up in the corner here, all the little babies. Trying to focus, but they're so tiny. For a while now, there have been babies in the tank, and they used to hang out on the right-hand side, and I'd always see sort of between 6 and 10, maybe 6 and a dozen at a time, but they never seemed to be growing. And I was like, are the fish eating them and then having new babies? So all I'm seeing is, you know, brand new hatched tiny babies. And then it occurred to me that maybe my Oase skimmer was sucking the babies up and killing them, and that's why they were not growing. So I removed it, or first I turned it off, and yeah, I think that's what was basically happening, because as soon as I did that, I started seeing some growth, and so now you can see there's little tiny ones, and then there are some slightly larger ones. So yeah, there's quite a few now. So yeah, something to keep in mind if you have baby fish that hang out at the surface. Don't have a surface skimmer. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. I babbled on long enough, and the lights are starting to dim for the night. But yeah, update, CO2 added, going well. Gonna get some new fish actually fish finally for the first time for the 45. I will, they're coming next week. I think I'll leave it a surprise. If you want to guess in the comments below, anyone who's watched up to now, I will give you a hint and say that I had mentioned in an earlier video that I was no longer gonna get expensive fish, and I have lied, because the fish that I ordered are kind of expensive. Kind of crazy, kind of stupid, but I really wanted them, and this aquarium has never really had fish except for the 2 autosynclists. So yeah, should be interesting. So fish for that tank coming next week. Also, I will post an update on my 120, which also has some fish and is getting some new ones. Look for that in a future video. All right, thank you for watching.